Not the pup list, although you did a great job.
It was similar.
Don't refer to that. Don't even reference the puppy.
It's parallel thinking.
That's what he wants.
It's when we also read a little bit.
He's won now.
A few letters.
Thanks.
Yes, it won. We're all teammates.
Didn't get no.
Where's
no
the letter
winning
reading
losing.
music? There it is.
Phew. Dear Wilds and team. That's nice of Ryan. Happy 4th of July. Well, thank you. Are you guys ever going to revive your haircut bet? Remember you did that?
Yeah, you guys were too cowardly.
Cheers, Ryan. Brian is at camp. You're not going to do it. We've actually thought about that bet. And if we ever do the bet, because your hair is growing a little bit long and mine's getting a little bit long as well, we have just the place to go.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Bruise Clippers.
That was good. Who came up with that? I know it wasn't you. Who came up with that?
This is
Christina?
from Christopher Sexton. For the Bud List this week, you should do Bruce Clippers, where Cowboy Bruce starts a barbershop in honor of his Clippers being officially done. So thank you,
And
Christopher.
it's Western themed.
Yeah,
Come
that's
in,
what I'm
there's
saying.
country music playing, all that stuff.
He loves it.
I like that. All right.
He loves it.
Number 3. Well, first of all, it's interesting that Nick, I guess this is a credit to the Bud List, how popular it's become, because not only is Nick trying to steal it, but Bucky Brooks.
Wait.
Wow.
Look at
Friend
this.
of the
Look
show.
at Bucky Brooks. 5 players facing most pressure
Wait, you think
in 2024.
talking
Absolutely.
Pressure? Anyone talking about pressure?
Did you see articles like this before the Bud List?
Yes.
Not many.
All the time.
Also,
Bucky, it will not work, my man. It will not work.
that sounds a
One
lot more
Bud
like
List
the
only.
pup list, to be honest.
Yeah,
the players
pressure.
under pressure
Yours
list.
if
Well,
someone
the
said
pup list
under
was
duress.
The pup list was
Bucky
trying to
Brooks,
bite
friend
the
of the
Bud.
show.
Yeah,
No,
what are
he's
you
not.
doing?
He is a friend, but he better watch his step. I'm watching you, Bucky Brooks. All right. At number 3, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, wow.
I mean, after Mark Schlereth, friend of the show,
Yeah.
came on and not came on our show, but put Lamar Jackson on notice. Said he was mediocre come playoff time. That's a direct quote. I had to put him on the.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, really. And you know what? He had a point. I mean, we got to face it. As much as I like Lamar, come the playoffs, he has not delivered. He's wins 75% of his games in the regular season, but 2-4 in the playoffs. Only threw 7 interceptions last year in 16 games. But he's thrown 6 picks in 6 regular season games. He's not a high interception. 6 playoff games. He's not a high interception guy, but in the playoffs, he's thrown 1 in 5 of his 6 games. And also, Nick, and I know you know this, every other MVP that's won multiple MVPs, 2 or more, has at least won one Super Bowl or championship. I say that because Jim Brown was before the Super Bowl. He won a championship. Johnny Unitas won both, 3 championships and a Super Bowl. So Lamar, look, go out there. I believe in you. You know that. You got Derrick Henry. I want you to be yourself. You are one of the most unique quarterbacks in the history of the game. Don't worry about trying to prove you're a pocket passer. You can do this. Use your arm and your legs and your mind, and you can get it done. Lamar Jackson, I believe in you. At number 2, I told y'all he was going to be on there.
You did say that.
Joel Embiid. Now, Paul George gets traded to the Sixers. Now they have the best big 3 in the league. It fits. You have a point guard in Tyrese Maxey, a swing man in Paul George, and one of the best bigs in the world in Joel Embiid. And people think, would the pressure be on George? No. The pressure is on Joel Embiid more than any player in the league. It's time to get it done, Joel. Seriously. And here's the 3 things I want him to do.
Okay.
All right?
3.
Number 1, your health. Because your health might be, I think that's your biggest problem, is the health. All right, and I think you've changed your diet somewhat. You might need to change it some more, improve it a little bit. And this summer, when you're with Team USA, I want you to sit at LeBron James's feet and learn about durability and how he keeps his body in such great shape. I want you going to breakfast with him. I want you going to lunch, dinner. I want you sitting at the blackjack table with him in Vegas. Like, whatever you are attached to LeBron James and learning how you can stay healthy, because that's really all you need. Secondly, look at your rival. Watch film of your rival this summer. Nikola Jokic.
Uh-oh, here comes one.
Jokic plays outside too. He's the point center. He's handling the ball. But when it's time, I'm not going to do it just because but he backs you down. All right? Occasionally, Joel, I need you to play to your size. You got a great mid-range jumper. Don't eliminate it. But I need you to play big. You make yourself 6'4" sometimes for no reason. So those are the things you need to do. And I think you got a chance to get a ring. If you enter the playoffs healthy, and so does Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, you got a real chance.
I believe. Was that 3 things or 2 things?
That was 2 or 3. I lost track. But Joel, I believe in you. At number 1, Bronny and LeBron. And I'm saying that purposely, Bronny and LeBron. Now, this one is major motivation. This is all motivation because we all know it's a fantastic story. First father-son duo in NBA history. I would love to see this work. I think we all want to see it work. So I'm going to give a little advice, all right? Bronny first. Bronny, I think the fact that you've grown up, obviously, as the son of LeBron James has helped prepare you for the pressure and the scrutiny and the comparisons. You've been dealing with that your whole life. That said, you are going to undergo some criticism and scrutiny that you've never seen before. And even if you play in the G League, those guys are going to be going at you and trying to make a name off of you for themselves. So be ready for all that. And this is what I say. You have to figure out what type of person you are when it comes to social media. I know, like most people your age, you grew up on social media. But are you a Michael Jordan, a Tom Brady that uses criticism for motivation and it makes you better? Are you like Kevin Durant, where you can read this stuff, engage, and not take it in, and you might get back at people, but it doesn't affect your play? Are you more like your dad, where early in his career, the criticism got in his head, and he had to, after the Dallas series, he had to say, I'm done with social media during the playoffs.
Yeah, zero dark.
You got to figure out who you are. And if you are more like your dad in that respect, then just cut out the social media. I mean, so don't pay attention to it. Don't look at the criticism. Just go out there and work on your game. I want you to work on your handle because I think you need to play some point. So work on your handle, obviously your three-point shooting, and already with your athleticism, you can already be a great defender. Just learn the techniques and focus on it and be committed to defending, and you can already maybe get out there to just try to lock somebody up or put pressure on some point guards. And LeBron, look, by all indications, you are a terrific father. This is awesome what you've done with Bronny. But I would say that you still can help him with his game, obviously, right? You're going to be teaching him. You're going to be working with him at practice, all that. But when it comes to playing time, leave it to the coaching staff. Yeah. Just get out of it. Don't even leave it to J.J. Redick and the assistant coaches. Don't make any cryptic tweets, no cryptic comments in the postgame. Just stay out of the playing time. Because if you push Bronny to play too early, it could not only be bad for him, bad for the Lakers, but it could be embarrassing for Bronny. So don't force it. Let him develop on his own and just keep working with him as you have been. That is I obviously believe in both of y'all. That's the Bud list.
Great Bud list as always, Brew. I'm going to actually kind of jump off from where Brew was with Bron and Bronny and continue, my job around 4:10 every Thursday, which is to be the media ombudsman. Sometimes it's directed at this show. Last week it was NFL media. Today it is NBA media. Can we please, even though it won't get the engagements on social media, be fair to this young man? Jeff Goodman, who I like, tweeted this. And Jeff, I'm not picking on you, but it's just the easiest one to find. A lot of people tweeted it. Isaiah Wong was drafted 50-50 a year ago. He signed a two-way deal, earned somewhere in the $600,000, $700,000 range in response to Bronny getting 4 years, $7.9 million. That is accurate. What is also accurate is, if we're going to go to last year's 50s in the draft class, the 57th and 58th picks of last year's draft, Trace Jackson Davis and Chris Livingston, signed almost identical deals to the one Bronny just signed. 4-year deals, 3 years and a team option, all at the league minimum. For those two players, the first 2 years were fully guaranteed. For Bronny, the first 2 years are fully guaranteed, and the third year is partially guaranteed. So did Bronny get about $1.5 million more in partial guarantees than the other guys from last year's draft class drafted in the same range? Yes. Does that actually make a little sense if he has a good agent, which he does, considering the fact that he had a little bit of marketing leverage as far as a $5 million NIL guy? You're going to actually sell some Bronny jerseys, unlike almost any other second-round pick. That's just good agenting. And so trying to set, and by the way, the Lakers' second-round pick last year, Maxwell Lewis, got 4 years, $7.7 million, with the first 2 years guaranteed. Setting this up as if Bronny got an outrageous contract compared to what other second-round picks have gotten. Did he get a better contract than the average late second-round pick? Yes. Is it unprecedented? Absolutely not. And I understand a lot of people might not like the situation. They might not like the fact that the Lakers drafted him. They might not like LeBron, all of it. Take a breath and consider for a moment, Bronny had nothing to do with any of that. And it is to try to get people engaged on social by acting as if this kid is the face of Nepo babies come to the NBA, I think is unfair to him, and I think it's beneath us in the media. So NBA media, I believe in some of you, others not so much, but you're under duress.
No, look, I think it's going to continue.
Yeah.
People are going to look at Bronny like he's a grown man now. I mean, he's earning a paycheck. He's got a job. You know, he's out of college, all of that. But like I said, he's just got to figure out.
And that's fair, but just be honest about it. Like, I'm not saying not to criticize him if he plays poorly, but just be honest with the criticism.
Yep.
I'm putting hot dog haters on the Bud list, Drew. Today, around noon, we got a new champion. Patrick Bertoletti won the mustard belt by downing 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Now, this is notable because Joey Chestnut, the reigning champion, was not there. So now, people are on social media taking shots at Mr. Bertoletti, saying that he's a paper champion, saying that...
Well, he had 58.
Yeah.
Chestnut's usually what?
Well, last year I think was 62, but go ahead, Wild.
But he's been in...
Joey Chestnut's availability at the contest is not Patrick's concern. It's the fruit of the same poisonous tree that we had to listen to. Like, no, the Celtics had a cakewalk all the way to the championship. It's not their fault that Giannis wasn't available, that Embiid wasn't available, that Tyrese Halliburton wasn't available, that Donovan Mitchell got hurt. It is what it is. I'm showing up and I'm eating hot dogs against whoever's there, and now I've got the mustard belt.
Too bad you didn't have that energy.
Let me ask you this.
I'm not done yet, bro.
Go ahead.
Hey, go ahead, by all means.
You're disparaging a man who ate 72 cupcakes, was the world cupcake champion at one point. 42 peanut butter and jellies, and I know you're saying, well, show me some real meat. Okay, yeah, I will. How about pepperoni and cheese? Champion, 252 slices. Well, can he do it on the big stage on a holiday? Yeah, he can. Corned beef and cabbage, 10.63 pounds on St. Patrick's Day. How about anything gross? Yeah. How about 7.5 pounds of catfish at the World Catfish Eating Championship?
He was the champion. That
right, I like
great.
catfish.
7.5 pounds of catfish does not sound great to eat in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, so I appreciate your support.
Oh,
strawberry rhubarb pie, 8 pounds. Blueberry pie, hands-free.
Hands-free?
9 pounds of blueberry.
Hands-free?
Yes,
Wow.
in 8 minutes. So put some respect on his name. And I give this man's flour. I broke our pun streak. Give it mustard belt his flour.
I thought that was a misprint.
No, it was flowers.
Okay.
Congratulations, you earned that mustard belt. Don't let these haters
convinced me. Is it fair to say he's a better all-around eater than Chestnut?
No, Chestnut's the GOAT, but still, this guy's got the belt.
Has Chestnut's resume have all
275 pickled jalapeno peppers in the field of jalapeno eating championship.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.